You shall not pass.
Damn, look how big those mosquitoes are.
It's not right, I tell you.
They're hybrid.
And just for the record, we heard.
You checked it, but that was dead.
I don't like it.
It was man bear pig.
And just for the record, we heard.
I already went through
Another
5
single
batteries.
battery's dead, dude.
Let's ass out.
Which way, man? Come on, Huckleberry.
When we die, does everyone's energy carry on?
Oh, you let me lower this down quick.
Oh, you went there.
The final session.
The mosquitoes are terrible.
Dude, I'm done.
Yeah.
Check, please.
What you got on you here? Blue beard?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, she got t-shirts.
Oh, she did?
I'm the boss.
Oh!
This is
the
Martha.
boss. Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So, do you have a loan?
What, we didn't have any oh my God, we were out of everything, weren't we? Yeah, but bitches the largest are the last bundle up. On the bottom, on the bottom, on the bottom, on the bottom.
What up, Johnny? You're my boy, Blue. What's the deal with the bacon?
Oh, there was a slab of bacon beside the piano there and one in that bedroom. There, Dr. Epperly, he started studying these murders in 1950 or something.
Okay.
He said it was used as a sex tool. Well, now the bacon was wrapped in like dish towel.
Uh-huh.
You gonna use that for a sex tool?
No. No.
Yeah, because it was never unwrapped.
Oh.
Oh. So
Yeah.
where did that idea or rumor get started? Was it from him? He's the one that came up with that?
Well, that particular version of it. Darwin told me they thought they used it to rub on their feet and their pants to throw the scent of the hound dogs off because they knew they would be bringing hound dogs, and they did.
Well, that makes a
That makes
lot
perfect
more
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
They panicked and just left it here.
Well, it was probably, I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, there was a piece found in here and a piece found in there. So.
Now we're saying they. Do we also believe that there's more than one person? 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
both
believe
John
one
and
person
I,
did it.
both John and I believe that there was more than one.
Okay, and then the final question, and I think one of the most important, the father was hit with the sharp edge, or the wife?
The
Inquiring minds want to know.
The father was the
Father
only
was
one
hit?
that was struck and killed with the sharp side of the axe.
Really?
The others were all bludgeoned with the other side.
Well, there's a lot of people that have gotten that wrong.
Well, you know who said that on TV, don't you? On Dead Files, who was the ex-cop.
That's where we saw it.
Mm-hmm.
That okay.
So is that the father?
He got it wrong.
Yeah.
Two children?
Joe and Sarah with Herman and Catherine. Okay, the two oldest children. And then that over there is Sarah with Herman and Catherine. Herman's the one on the right.
That makes it sound like it was personal against him.
Do you remember the part of the story where when they went to make the phone call to the state to get detectives in,
Mm-hmm.
and when they came back, there were people in the house, and at that time there was a guy that came in and took some small fragments of Joe's skull.
Oh,
Okay.
right. I remember
Yeah.
talking about that.
That particular guy was very good friends with Frank Jones, one of the suspects.
Okay.
There was a possible reason why he wasn't indicted, and that was because when they did a grand jury, the state attorney came into the county and told the county attorney he would take over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the state attorney put all of Frank Jones's buddies on the grand jury that he could get, so consequently, the man was indicted.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. The mirrors being covered up. Did they? Wasn't there another farmhouse murder that had to do with an axe and had to do with everybody getting killed and mirrors being covered
Another
up?
county.
Actually, there were several murders
Right,
like
there were.
that. In Colorado, I think there were two, and in Kansas there were two.
So could it have been that they were trying to make this look like the same
See,
serial
that's
killer?
what I
Like a
think too.
copycat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
uh-huh,
Oh, so they were just using that as a ploy,
Right.
like saying, oh,
Yeah.
it could have been us.
Mhm.
yeah. But, after the grand jury was over, Frank filed a slander lawsuit against the victims' families and the private investigators, saying they've all been going around telling lies that I hired Blackie to kill Joe. Frank lost that lawsuit. Court said, yeah, no, they weren't telling lies about you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
good job. They're jumping the gun on that.
Yeah, yeah,
That doesn't look suspicious at all.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. Huh.
And then Blackie Mansfield, years after the murders occurred here, he had gotten married, he had a 3-month-old child. He had abandoned his wife and child, and they were living with her parents in Blue Island, Illinois. All 4 of them were found murdered in the parents' home, and the crime scene was identical to this crime scene.
Right. So,
Yeah.
what do you think it had to do with those guys? Now, the Reverend
Kelly.
Yeah. Do we think he really had anything to do with it?
I think that what happened with Reverend Kelly is that he stumbled upon the scene because Reverend Kelly had a history of window peeking. Okay, yeah, he did. Window peeking and writing letters to young teenage girls trying to convince them to pose nude for him. He was a great guy.
Wow.
Yeah, but
That's a real stand-up pastor, right there.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they did have for Reverend Kelly. He made a confession, and it was crazy confession. I believe he was crazy at the time he made it. And if you want me to tell you, I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, we heard he said a lot of
Oh,
weird
okay,
stuff.
you heard it, so you don't need me to go over it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then they had a trial for Lena's murder only. That trial resulted in a hung jury because there were people apparently smart enough on the jury to figure it out that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So then they had a second trial for Ina's murder. That trial went on for 2 days, and Kelly recanted his confession. He said, look, I didn't kill these people. My confession was coerced by the police. He said, plus I just said all those things to impress my wife.
Yeah, he was interesting.
Little bit
guy.
loony, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, after we watched like the Dead Files and looked
Mhm.
into some of this, we were getting the same impression. There had to be more than one person involved because you know how quiet this house is. First person that got hit, That's gonna wake everybody
Well,
up.
the noise. Think about the noise of that axe. Okay, the first blow that hit Joe was like right here, and that almost split his head in half. That was very powerful. You can't tell me that a 5'2" man did that.
No, probably.
They had a henchman. They had somebody who handled the dirty work with them.
Yeah.
They had a heavy hand, and
I think the kids were held down, and
well, because there's something
And
I heard
okay.
about.
And you got to remember, it's a very hot night, right?
Yeah.
Very hot. Nobody has electricity.
oh,
around.
Windows
would
are
all
open and
been
everything.
open.
And did you look out and see how close that house is to this one
Yeah.
when you look out that window?
Mm-hmm.
And she says she just gets up and does laundry early in the morning and then goes to hanging out on the line, and that's when she notices that the animals haven't been fed, and that's unusual.
Right.
I'm not buying her story.
Wow.
I am not buying
You
her story.
think she heard it and just said,
I think she even
Well,
saw
she-
something because
She
the
knew who it was,
day-
but was scared to say anything.
the day of the funerals, she looked at the kids here like grandkids, but the day of the funerals, she got on the train, didn't attend the funerals, and said, I'm going to Montana to stay with an adult son. Well, her husband and another adult son lived in the house there with her. Well, she died in Montana 6 months after the murders occurred in a mental hospital.
Oh.
She went
lost
crazy
her
from what she
mind.
saw. You know, she might
And-
have, they might have known she saw.
And I think,
And they were
I
like-
think so
And that's
too.
why she
And,
ran.
and the fear got to her,
Drove her
and
crazy,
yes.
Wow, that makes
Because
a lot
she
of
did.
sense.
She would bake the kids cookies and cakes and.
Yeah, and they couldn't have killed her because then it would have been just too much going on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
dead body outside, blood in the yard.
And well, there was a grown son and a
Right, so they're
husband,
like,
so
Mm-hmm.
the odds.
so she's coming up to do laundry. She sees them leaving. She's like, "Oh crap!" She lets them leave. She comes in and sees the scene,
Yeah.
goes home, freaks out, jumps down.
Wow.
And then goes crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Now the Ghost Adventures crew came here, right?
Yes.
Zach,
I
Zach
did
already
not. I
has-
stayed away when they were here.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It was a full-on production, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It
At
was.
least 20 people, probably.
Yeah. But they were here for 3 days and 2 nights, or maybe even 4. I don't remember.
And is this all the original furniture? Just
No, none of the furnishings are original in the house.
Okay.
They're just as close to period as
As
Darwin
you
could
can
get.
as you.
And the floors downstairs are not original anymore. The only ones left upstairs are the ones in the
Okay.
upstairs bedroom. The attic floor was replaced last winter, so it's okay for you guys to go in.
Cool.
It used to be only one at a time could go in.
So the upstairs is all original floor woodwork.
What would be interesting to catch upstairs is the floors, because the floors are original. So if any blood or anything got into it, we could use the purple.
Black lights.
What up, Para-heads? This is Shaggy. I got J-Lo behind the camera. I got Huck and Tina are already upstairs because they don't wait on us. We're the Para-holiX, and we are at the Villisca Ax Murder House. Let's go inside. What we've got going on is we have a lot of cameras already set up. We have placed a camera in the blue room, which is one of the rooms that the 2 guests were murdered in. It's downstairs. We have a camera in the parents' room, which is right at the top of the stairs. We have another camera in the children's room that is next to the parents' room. We also have a camera in the attic. And those cameras are going to be static cameras and are going to keep rolling throughout the night. And we're going to traverse between the areas and just conduct investigations. So let's go upstairs and see what they're doing. Alright, this is the staircase that leads up to the parents' bedroom.
Can you move any of these with my fingers?
So this is one of the kids' rooms. Well, this is actually the room for the kids that actually lived here. And their names were Boyd, Paul, Herman, and Catherine. They all died in this room. And this is apparently the famous closet door that'll open and close by itself.
Let's close it.
Let's see what happens.
Hey, I heard footsteps a minute ago before y'all come up here. Me and her were right here. I heard 3 footsteps in that area right over there. And I said, D, I thought it was you.
We were outside.
When? Just now?
Yeah, we went outside and did like an opening
Holy.
intro. Now I was walking up. We were walking up the little entry ramp thing.
No, it was right here.
All right, can I get one of the kids to open this door for us?
K2 meter in the bed.
We have a lot of toys around here for you to play with. One is actually in the closet. If you'll touch the little antenna thing, I guess they wouldn't know what that is. If you just go up to it, it'll make a lot of colorful lights. It'll make a lot of noises.
There's
But
a
you have to
GM
go-
pump, a white noise pump. Sit that by the door.
Why is there money everywhere? That's weird.
It is weird, huh?
Yeah.
I
Why is
think
this mirror covered?
all of
Hey,
them
hey,
is-
the K2 meter, look.
Oh, right behind you. Oh, thank you. Are you setting that off?
I don't have my phone with me, by the way, just because I'm the closest to it. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Can you tell us what your name is? You got a digital recorder beside it?
Yep.
In that other red light there, please tell us what your name is. If that's you, if that is you setting that off. Background noise, trains.
That's me on the floor.
Yeah, the
That
floor
is Tina moving the floor.
There's going to be a lot of squeaky floor background noise. It's just going to be unavoidable in this place.
There was nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, it was bound to happen. Can you do this for us?
Digital recorder in the bed.
We spoke to Johnny Hauser, and that's probably a name you're very familiar with. He told us that you were able to push one of these things on this little toy here all by yourself. Can you do it for us? Pick a color, whatever color is your favorite, and go ahead and press it for me. Are any of the kids here? Can we talk to the kids who died in this room?
K2 just quit going off or what? Yeah.
Oh, there it is again. I hope you're telling us what your name is. Is there something we can do for you? We have a lot of toys here for you to play with. They light up, they make noises, and they will let us know that you're here with us.
What if we can make you a promise? What if we can, because we understand you died a horrible death, just horrible. What if we can get you help? What if we can bring the killer to justice? Would you come out and talk to us? Did any of you see the killer before y'all died? Do you get tired of people coming up here to visit you? Does it bother you?
It's like dead silent in here. It's freaking weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
So quiet. What?
You got something?
Oh, no, I caught something there. What did it sound like to you? Because I know what I heard.
Do it again. I can't make it listen in. I guess it sounds like to you.
I hear it one more time. Ready for it? I hear it clear as day. Ready for
Yeah,
it?
I heard it that time. Ready for it.
What?
Sounds like a kid. It's drug out, huh?
That's so weird.
Is it drug out like a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready for it. Okay.
Catch the bad guys that hurt y'all. Would you open and close the door then if we could catch them for you?
Alright, I'm opening the door. You coming in? Are you hiding in here? Was this where you were hiding when the murderer was killing your parents? Yeah. I'm not feeling anything at all right now. Not even a little bit. Y'all want to go to another room? Let's go check out the attic. Alright, we're going in the attic. Oh, at least it's cool in here. Even with that light. Okay, so it's believed that the murderer or murderers hid in this attic while they waited for the family to fall asleep. Now, we have been telling the story that we believe that it was the father that murdered everybody. If it wasn't the father, who was it? Who was the murderer? Do you know? And did you actually hide in here? Can you tell us? Tell us what your name is and how many murderers were there? If you are still here, trapped or visiting, and you know anything about the murder that took place here, can you please come to that red light and tell us all about it? Squeaky chairs.
Yeah.
They sound like they're about to fall apart. Let's play it back.
This is the second EVP session at the Villisca Ax Murder House. Come to that red light and tell us all about it. Squeaky chairs.
Oh. Hear how it sounds on here?
Way different.
It's crazy.
What is your name?
One thing I want to say is that's why we always record our EVP sessions, is because you heard the chair sound on here and it sounded like freaking, limbs breaking and stuff. It was loud. It's a good reason to always do that. How about, you want to take a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go outside, we'll take a break, and we'll let Huck and Tina have the place to themselves.
Are your videos pixelated? Are you tired of not being able to see in the dark? Do you hate cameras having piss poor audio? Slow to charge and quick to drain batteries? Then take a look at Zoom. I'm Shaggy.
This is J-Lo.
We're from Para-holiX, and we have the camera for you.
I will modify this camera for you to see in the dark. Visit our eBay store, ebay.com/Para-holiX for more info.
Prices may vary depending on cost of the camera at time of purchase. Order your Zoom today!
Consult your local paranormal team before using Zoom. Some symptoms may include night vision, dependence, sleep deprivation, withdrawal, disembodied voices, and in some cases, seeing ghosts. If symptoms last more than 3 days, please discontinue use of Zoom.
Visit ebay.com/Para-holiX to see if Zoom is right for you.
That's Tina. She's really good with kids. Like, y'all would love to spend time with her. She treats kids so good.
I have 5 of my own and 9 grandkids now.
They'd love to come over. Nana's their favorite person.
Nice, break time.
It feels so much better out here.
It does feel really nice out here. That upstairs is a little stuffy.
Yes.
I figured this would be a good time for us to, take a break and let them have the place to themselves. Because it's too small for us to split up.
It's so sad what really happened, you know what I mean?
It's a tragedy.
It's horrible. These are like little kids.
They were bludgeoned to death. for being here. That's it.
What's so sad is, you know, we had 5 kids of our own, and I couldn't imagine someone hurting our kids like that.
No.
Everybody's at home asleep.
Yeah, they're innocent. They just went to church.
Wow.
I'm gonna go set this over by the closet where you were hiding at. What?
It held its hand.
Okay. I'm gonna set this down right here. I'm gonna move away. Oh, did you touch the bear? Because if you did, that makes us happy. Knock that ball down. If you were to knock that ball down, oh my gosh, I would be so shocked. You would scare me. I'm a grown man and you would scare me. Did you put that ball up there?
Yes, I did.
Oh God. I'm just now realizing it's up there and I look down, there's not one.
I'm going to leave you in here with my bear for a little bit. I'm going to go over there. You can play and talk with the bear. You can throw the ball if you want. Do whatever you want to do. I'll be back.
This is the room right here where 2 of the neighbor girls were killed in this room. Ina Stillinger, age 8, and Lena Stillinger, age 11.
I think stuff's starting to get active in there, dude.
Okay. Basically, Huck and Tina came in, they did their solo session. We took a break out in the, what are we calling that, the power barn?
Milk barn.
The milk barn. And now we're in here.
Huck said the activity's picking up.
Alright, we're hearing reports that activity is picking up in here. We're gonna head upstairs. Again, we're here at the Villisca Ax Murder House. We're headed upstairs. This is the parents' room. Alright, people. What you got for us? Alright, well, we have gone to a few rooms. We've been doing a little bit of EVP work. And so far, I don't believe we've captured anything. I'll need to do a closer inspection with some headphones and whatnot. But let's go in here. This is the kid room. I believe that Mr. Moore murdered his entire family, that he was the murderer. He took an axe to his wife's head, and then he took that same axe and he bashed in the skulls of his own children and 2 of their friends, and then he hung himself. Is this what happened? If that's not the correct story, please come tell me what actually happened. Are any other children here?
Okay, this is the first session at the Villisca Ax Murder House with the Panasonic RRQR16. I believe that Mr. Moore murdered his entire family, that he was the murderer. Are any other children here?
I heard something.
Whoa. Whoa.
It sounded like a kid's voice too, but I don't.
It did. Hold on.
Like, I mean, to me it just sounded like.
Any other children here?
I sound like it said daddy.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I'll rewind that. Oh my god, what the hell?
Are any other children here?
Wow!
Let's see.
Dude, no freaking way. It sounds like daddy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That would sound like a little boy's.
It did. We just heard what we believe to be a little kid's voice saying "Daddy," and we would like to know, was that Herman or Paul or Boyd?
Going by the picture, I would guess, if it is indeed one of them, that it would be Herman.
Right. Herman, was that you? Okay. Whoever just said "Daddy," can you please come in here and sit beside me? I'm not your daddy, but maybe I can help you find him.
If it is indeed one of them, then it would be Herman, right? I'm not your daddy, but maybe I can help you find him.
Dude, that sounds like a female. Well, it sounds like a little girl.
I'm not your daddy, but maybe I can help you find him.
Yeah, that was freaking crazy, dude.
That just might be the highlight of the night.
Yeah. I'll take it, though. That was such a clear "Daddy." That's crazy. What did I say? I said, "Are any of the children here?" "Daddy." Wow.
So is there anybody here that would like to communicate? I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to prove that you are here. Can you show yourself? Can any of you show yourself? Is that you? Thank you for doing that. Don't be afraid. How you see yourself, you may appear to be younger than I am, but you're actually older than me. Do you know who did this to you? Alright, I'm gonna call one of my friends to come in here, okay? If you don't want to talk to me anymore, can you please talk to one of them? Come in. It's locked.
Oh my goodness. Villisca Ax Murder House versus Shaggy from Para-holiX. Alright. I've had a double shot espresso coffee. I doubt you will know what that is. It's strong coffee. And I'm ready to roll, bitches. So let's do the damn thing. I'm just gonna call it like I sees it. And right now I'm highly disappointed because I was really hoping to have more of an interaction. What happened to y'all was horrible. Y'all should have lived to be old and miserable like the rest of us. Shaggy's headed upstairs. Alright, I'm taking you with me. How about that shit? Alright, coming upstairs. I've really been trying to interact with something here. I'm starting to... That camera's dead. Well, Sacagawea. I'm starting to have my doubts that anybody's here. Alright, I am upstairs. I'm all up in this place. Closet. Is there anybody in here? I really would like you to come out and interact with me. Can you close this door? How about this? I'm gonna close it back. So I kind of feel like that may be your safe space. Well, people, here's the sad thing is we're running out of time.
If you'll come over there to it, you can tell me a message, or what your name is, or anything you'd like to tell me.
I'll try some more of those later. Right now I want to run through and just take a bunch of photos. And I would really, really love it if you get in one of my photos. It doesn't look like you've really wanted to come out and talk to me. I've tried on and off all night to interact with whoever or whatever might be here. Are you afraid of me? Are you angry at your parents for not taking care of you? Maybe y'all are freaking out because what I look like. Look, I hate to break the news to you, but it ain't 1912 anymore. It's actually 2018. But if it makes you feel any better, people around here don't like it either. I gotta say,
I don't know that the soul is necessary at this point because it's like
I'm extremely underwhelmed.
What was you hoping for? Like the little kid, see the kid?
Just kind of had the feeling that this place was gonna have more activity. Yeah, not Hollywood. You know, I'm not gonna say I expected that. If I said that, I'd be lying.
Final thoughts, Huck.
Not all the hype. Interesting place. Got some good EVPs. Mark it off the bucket list.
Gina.
You said it.
McShagger.
Yo. Well, yes, it was definitely a bucket list mark off. Liked the place. Nice creepy vibe. But for us, it didn't live up to the hype and reputation. But, you know, we did capture 2 amazing EVPs, and we've got a lot of footage to go through. So, you know, here's hoping. It kind of went down like I thought it was going to. You know, honestly, I really thought we would have had more live and direct interaction. I expected more, but I enjoyed it, and I feel like, I'm glad we came. I'm not disappointed. I'll put it that way. So, yeah.
I'm excited we came, but for me, it didn't live up to the hype. You know, I felt like it was exactly as I expected it was going to be. I don't know if I'm not the right frequency, as this guy talks about. Maybe that was it, but nothing really happened. I got a little bit of K2 action, but that's about it. All the EVPs, like he already mentioned, were heard after the fact. They weren't even heard live, so.
We did have some K2 action at another point as well, but, you know, did we get any EVPs to, you know,
cooperate?
Exactly.
And
to
add
to it, because
so.
if not, it's just a K2 hit, which doesn't prove anything.
Glad we came. It was fun. You know, not as exciting as, you know, we all hoped, I think, but
Yep.
off the bucket list.
Yep.
Para bucket list.
Wouldn't be in a hurry for another 16-hour drive to do it again, but let's
That's
see
right.
what Malvern has to offer.
Yep, Malvern's next.
Yeah.